Hey everybody, welcome back. I got something really unusual to show you today. This is a LEIPUPA 1 to 2 person portable spirit alcohol stove. Alright everybody, welcome back. So today I want to show you this. This is kind of unique. I've been concentrating more on indoor cooking and boiling of water and stuff like that. And I know that not everybody has a big house with a ton of ventilation, and I'm trying to find some better solutions for people who want to cook indoors, but yet, maybe have a window open or something, and not have to worry about too much carbon monoxide in the air. So, one of the things I've been focusing on is alcohol stoves, and I came across this one a while back. It took a while to get here. Of course, it came from, your guess is as good as mine, right? China. By the way, this is the instruction manual. And it is absolutely, completely useless because I don't read Chinese. But anyway, that is the manual there, and that is the stove. And I'm thinking about, something like this for, say, a smaller apartment, maybe by an open window type situation. If you don't have a way to cook and the power's out, or the power's been out for a very long time, or you need to boil water in an emergency, I don't know, maybe car camping I'd take it. It is kind of thin, and I'd be worried about it breaking, but maybe I would take it car camping. It is a nice little stove, though, and it seems to work pretty well. I have tried it. I just lit it, and it seemed to burn pretty well. So let me explain to you how this whole thing works. It's got what looks like a vegetable strainer type thing on top here. And you'll open that up, and this is kind of your windbreak. So when it gets windy, you can fold it around the pot or pan or whatever you're using. And when it's not, you can open it all the way up. It also gives you a larger pot stand for a bigger type pan or something like that. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take whatever your pot, your pan, stick it in the middle here with the little pot rest there, and light it. Now, it burns like this. You'll see this copper top here. That's the snuffer. That will come off, and there's a wick in there with some holes down the side of it. Along the side here is a device that will turn that up and down. Bring it in a little closer for you. You can see that going up and down. And the lower it goes, the higher the flame. It will come out of the sides and a little out of the inside here. Now that just sits in there. It literally sits in there. You can't pull it out from the top, but it literally just sits in there. So when you separate the top from the bottom, you have that piece falling out. So you got to remember that. I'm going to show you really quick how to take it apart to fill it. It is already full right now. That piece just comes right off. And there is the piece that's going to fall. There you go. So that's your wick, basically. And this is where you put your alcohol in. Now I have denatured alcohol in there that I picked up from Home Depot. It's more than enough. I may put a little bit more in there because I burned it a while back, but you can see how to do it. Real simple instructions there. So you're just going to toss that in there and place your wick back in there again. It's a little bit high on the bottom and low on the bottom, so I'm going to fix that. High on the top and low on the bottom, because I want that to sit in the alcohol. There we go. And when you need to replace this, you'll just go out and buy another wick that will fit in the middle there. Even a piece of mop head I think would work. So you're going to line this up. You see this little bar across here. You're going to line that up between these two. Turn it, snap it down into place. And it is difficult to do the first time, although look at that. See, I say something and I get it right away. When you do it the first time, you're going to be pushing it around and trying to get it all over the place. But anyway, that's what it looks like. So what we're going to do is show you really quick what will fit on here. Pretty much anything. First off, we're going to start with your typical camp pan or pot. And that's this guy here. And that fits right on there. Of course, there's no water in it, so it's going to tip off. But it fits right on there. Let's put something in it. There. So you get the idea. That'll fit right in there, no problem. Now, next up is your Stanley Cook kit. Now, this is probably one of the most popular cook kits I've seen on YouTube. That will fit on there perfectly. So it's big enough and small enough for everything. And if you want to kind of concentrate the heat in a little bit, you can bring in that side, that windbreak, and that will work perfectly. Next up, you want to do a big pan. This is my titanium pan that I use often. That fits right on there, no problem. So you can either use this as your pot stand or this. Either one will work. What we're going to do today is I'm going to make some coffee with my little teapot. So I'm just going to stick it in there, close it up, and go from there. So let me put all this other stuff away. We're going to light it, we're going to see how long it takes to boil 2 cups of water, and then we're going to make some coffee in my coffee press, and we'll take it from there. Alright, so I opened it all the way up. I'm going to just take a match here today and light it. And I don't know if you can see that flame. I think you can. I can see it in the monitor. But let's, it goes up and down. Let's turn off the light real quick so you can see it. It is a very concentrated flame, remember that. So you're not going to get a super fast boil out of this, but we are going to try to boil 2 cups of water. I do have my tablet over on the other side ready there to time it. And we're going to try it out and see just how long it takes. So let me go grab my tablet for a timer, and we'll try it out. Alright, got this on here. We're going to put that on. Start the timer. I do expect this takes a while. I wouldn't be surprised to see it 10 minutes because it's just a single burner. But we're going to experiment and find out today, and I'll bring you back once that's done, and then we'll make some coffee with it, and I'll give you my final thoughts on it. Alright, so we got about, let's say, 7:51. It's boiling. You can see the steam coming off there. And it took a little bit less than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be about 10 minutes. So not too bad. We're going to take it off here, and I'm going to show you how to snuff it. First thing you do is roll it all the way up top there like that, and you get your little snuffer, and just drop it over, and you're done. Now, as far for the coffee, we're going to be using the AeroPress today. You guys have seen these, probably. Basically, they work like this. This is just a side thing. You're going to put a filter in there, and they sell special round filters. Close it up on the bottom. These are what the filters look like. I have a bunch of them here. Then you're going to put your coffee and your water in and push down over a cup. So we're going to put it over a cup. But first, I got to put some coffee in there. Yep, I know. I like my coffee really, really strong. It also comes with this, which I probably should have used, so you don't get anything in there. We can do that with the water, though. And you have a stir that will go in there and stir it around once we get it going. So what I'm going to do is put it over a cup, my little kuksa here, and pour it out. And I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit. And that should work very, very well. Stir it up a little. That should work pretty good. So, bring you back when that's done, and I'll give you final information on this little stove that I think would be very, very handy for you if you live in a small, contained environment or enclosed environment. And it does have the option, instead of just like a little single Trangia burner, of opening up really wide or really small, depending on what you're cooking. As far as cooking food on this, I think that would probably work a lot better because you can put it at a simmer. With hot water, you just want it to boil, go, boil, and that's it, you know. With a you know, like say cooking scrambled eggs or something, you don't want it that high. So it might be better for cooking food than boiling water, but still, 7 minutes, 51 seconds, like 8 minutes, not horrible. Not the fastest stove in the world, but not horrible. So give me a minute to finish this up, and we'll put that in there and press it down, and we'll give you final information on the stove. Alright, so all cleaned up here, got my coffee going, and I'm liking it. It's not a fast stove at all. It's kind of cool. Definitely something I keep around. I will probably keep this in my kitchen, actually, to use when I don't feel like using the coffee pot. I could put something on there and just leave it alone and let it, you know, go for about 8 or 10 minutes and be boiling and coming. It would also be great for making tea, you know, with a little coffee, pot, a little water pot like I had there. Toss in a couple tea bags, let it steep, let it sit there for a while. Like I said, it's not going to be super fast, but it is a much safer option if you live in a small, enclosed area. You know, and again, I always think back to my apartments in New York City that were like basically one room with a kitchen and a bathroom. So, you know, something like that would be a whole lot safer to use in there than, say, a dual burner propane, you know, Coleman stove type deal. So, all in all, pretty cool deal. They are not cheap, though. They're $27.86. When you can buy a Trangia burner and a stand for $14, you know, it's kind of hard to choose. But this was really just fun for me. I wanted to pick this up for a while, and it took forever to get here. But just really a fun thing that I wanted to try out, and I figured I'd bring you guys along. I probably will keep it just as a collection item, you know, and use it from here time to time, or maybe use it, like I said, in my kitchen. Definitely a cool little thing, though. It's an unusual little alcohol stove. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is the LEIPUPA 1 to 2 person portable spirit alcohol stove. I will put a link down below in my store. There's only 4 of them left on all of Amazon. So if you want to get it, grab it. If not, no big deal. I just wanted to show it to you. I thought it was kind of cool. So guys, don't forget to check out our Amazon store down below. Everything I review I try to put in the store, except for things that are either cheaper somewhere else or aren't on Amazon. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link as well down below. If you're interested in getting started in some freeze-dried food storage, now is the time to do it. Not in the middle of an emergency. If there's going to be a second wave or anything of a pandemic, now is the time to get that stuff done. Not as everybody starts panicking. It's like the people that ran for toilet paper after the stores were empty of it. Don't forget to check out our preparewithiridium.com link. That is our 4 Patriots link. They have lots of different packages for you to choose from there. You can check them out and see what they got for you. Again, that's freeze-dried stored food, good for 25 years, easy to prepare, can't beat it. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.